Welcome to Can't Stop, Won't Stop Real Talk with Connor Wesley. I'm the owner of CW Coaching. Sat across from me is my partner and also my business partner. Leanne is massively involved with helping me scale the business. She takes care of absolutely everything, so I have more time to focus on what matters the most, getting people results. She's got the questions and I've got the answers. Today, we're going to talk on why people stay stuck, motivation, discipline, and what it actually takes for people to break through. Let's get into it.
Right, so question one. You talk about people being stuck in no man's land, torn between the old them and the new them. What does it actually take to get through that and come out the other side?
No man's land is my own analogy. What I come up with myself, and I found out. Well, through every transformation, I've always got to a position where I felt like, am I actually happy? Do I actually want to do this? Would I rather be fat and happy?
Yeah.
But I found if you continue and persevere and keep grinding through this bit of no man's land, you soon come out the other side where you realise that it was all worth it. I think sometimes people just need to continue, see the results, get the dopaminergic reward, which is something that I go on about a lot. That's the visible advanced movements towards desired goals. And they soon come to realise that the temptations and the feeling of missing out when they're going through no man's land is actually worth it. Because all you get from the consummatory rewards is instant satisfaction. When you're on your road to transformation, and when I'm on about no man's land, it's because you're starting to become somebody new. So sometimes you have to kill the old you off to become the new you. This is what I do with my clients a lot, like talking about and thinking like the person who you want to become now, not when you get to that person. But I do believe it's through everybody's transformation that you'll always experience a little bit of no man's land, where your mind's trying to give you every opportunity to fall off track, pulling you back. You can't. You're too busy. You've got an injury. You can't do that. Because as much as your mind knows that it's not good for you, where you was to start off with, it'll try and pull you back there because it's familiar with it there. So any opportunity, the mind's a very weird thing. So you just have to continue having standoffs, realizing that like I've spoke about in the last couple of episodes, that you're not the mind, and you need to just continue have standoffs. And the more you do it, the more disciplined you become. You start building the anterior mid-cingulate cortex up. That's the command and control center of the brain, what increases your capabilities of being able to say no to these temptations. And then once you finally break through no man's land, you realize that, oh, of course it was fucking worth it. It's just your mind trying to pull you back into old pockets. What I experience loads of times, and I see it with my clients, a lot of time they'll set off full of motivation. This time's the time that I'm going to finally change. And then all of a sudden, 2-3 week in, it drops off. And then they have to get through that no man's land.
Yeah.
Start realising that it's a choice and not a choice, something they get to do, and persevere through it. And it is very rewarding when you get through the other side, because the only thing you certify if you stop when you're in no man's land is reverting back to old habits. And a lot of time, you don't just revert back to old habits if you've been on a weight loss journey, because you've not starved yourself, but you've deprived yourself of all the things that you did have. If you give up, you just go straight back, and sometimes put a little bit more weight on than when you did, because you think, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to eat everything I can get my hands on. So just persevere through no man's land, as I call it, and it is definitely worth it. And you do it for long enough, and then it becomes the new norm. It becomes part of who you are. And the thought of not going to the gym and not sticking to the plan feels like it used to, or probably worse, when you used to think about getting up and going to the gym. Now, if I don't get to the gym, my days, well, not ruined, but well, ruined. Yeah, I need it. It's not something I have to do. It's something I get to do and want to do. It's like a medication for me. It really is.
Yeah.
So that's when a reference to no man's land. That's what I'm talking about. It's a part of people's journey where they feel torn, where the mind will just try every opportunity to derail you. Don't listen to the mind. Continue moving forward, and it'll all be worth it in the end.
Yeah. So next question. People come to you at CW Coaching stuck, not always with a physical goal, sometimes just in a dark place.
Yeah.
What is the most common thing that you see holding people back?
Lack of self-belief. 100%. Just not feeling like they're capable of doing it. They've failed multiple times like I had. So they already have that seed of doubt in the back of their mind, telling them that they're not going to do it, that they can't do it, that they're a person who's just the exception. They can't do it. They can't. They've tried, and they give in. So it's the lack of self belief. But you've got to think positive. You've got to take away the might and I'll try and say I will and I am. Just because you failed last time and time before don't mean you're going to fail this time. And every failure is one step closer to succeeding. Should you be somebody who realizes when you failed and somebody who actually wants to change, it's data. And
It's
I
part
always
of
use this.
transformation, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, I always use this and I absolutely love it. Like it took 1,001 attempts to invent the light bulb. You can't give in just because you failed a few times. You don't accept it. You continue moving forward. What worked? What didn't work last time? And then you put different plans in place. And then you go back to the drawing board and make a sustainable plan, because you could have a plan that could lose you 2-3 stone in a month or whatever, just unridiculous amount to weight. But if you can't stick to it, then it's not best planning well.
Yeah.
It's got to be sustainable, not unattainable. You've got to, for a lot of people, enjoy life and find that balance where you can stick to it. And eventually, what I like to try and do with my clients is get them to a position where they don't feel like they're on a plan. It's just a normal life. Like they're not on a diet. Nobody can be on a diet for the rest of their life.
No.
So if you get to a lifestyle change and start seeing it as the new norm and not seeing it like you're on a diet and this is just who you are. I did an exercise the other day with my clients and I told them to start writing write a list of things that the person who you want to become would do. What does that person eat like on a regular basis? On a daily basis? What does that person do when he's tough and don't want to go to the gym? And write it. I am a person who eats good and fuels my body. I'm a person who goes to the gym, whether or not I feel like it. I don't just skip a gym for my emotions on that day. You have to continue going.
Yeah.
Or your mind's just getting better of you. Set your workouts like appointments. Like it's first thing I plan for my day.
Yeah.
And if out ever crops up, it's the first thing in my mind, like, how can I get a gym session in?
Yeah.
It sounds a little bit, well, it isn't even selfish, but I have to put myself first to make myself a better partner, a better dad. So if I didn't go to the gym now, I'd revert back to old habits and I'd just probably be a little bit snappy and that. It just sets me up for the day.
Yeah.
Go to the gym, I feel good, I feel fired up, I feel ready. I feel brilliant.
Yeah. So you've talked about discipline a lot across these first few episodes.
Yeah.
But what does discipline actually look like on a day-to-day with you? Well, obviously that might revert back to being, going at gym every day and.
Discipline for me now. It's like I don't rely on motivation. Like I've said on the episodes that we've done before. I just go. It's like clockwork. I get up. I do the same sequence, the same routine every day. And I don't just wake up and think, oh, I can't be bothered to go to gym. I'm not going to gym. I just get up and do it.
Yeah.
I don't even think about it. Just do it. Like, no ifs, buts, or maybes. Every blue moon when you really like fatigued and it catches up, then maybe you have to pull a rest day forward. But I don't skip my gym sessions. I stick to my plan, my nutrition plan. I get up, I get my steps in. I do my work. Like, I don't sack it off because I know that good things worth having don't come easy. And I don't rely on motivation. When it's there, brilliant. When it's not, it doesn't matter anyway. To me, I just have some good sessions what I thoroughly enjoy and some sessions that I just do.
Yeah.
When the motivation's there, ride it. But when it's not, you've got to continue moving forward. And discipline is, people like say, oh, I wish I had your discipline. People don't understand that I haven't always had this discipline. I've built it. And it is really like something that you can improve and increase. Like just been going on anterior mid-cingulate cortex. I'm fascinated by that. And it's true. It's like the more things you do that you don't necessarily want to do, the things that you think, oh God, I don't do it, and you do it anyway.
Yeah.
If you actually love going gym and that, it don't work. Even down to little house chores and doing stupid stuff that you can't be asked to do. What make you think, oh, well, you could easily fuck off, but you do it anyway. They're the things that increase the discipline. Do things that suck, like do horrible things. What you don't necessarily want to do, and it increases that part of your brain. Like you callous the mind and callous your brain.
Yeah.
like your calisthenics hands, like repetition causes tough skin on your hands, and it's same with your mind and same with your discipline.
Mm.
Do it for long enough and it becomes tough, and it can withstand and abstain the temptations of going out and sacking gym off at every opportunity you get.
Mm.
So discipline is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Doubt to
I like
discipline.
that.
I did my challenge. It's one thing that I really like to work on, even more so recently since I've been going to these mindset and discipline mastermind classes and
Mm.
stuff. It's all about the mindset and discipline. Get the mindset in place. It'll help you increase your discipline.
Yeah.
If the mindset's not in it, it's hard to engage anything.
Yeah.
So I work a lot with my clients on mindset.
Yeah. 100%.
Um,
Right, next question. If somebody watching this knows they need to change something but keeps finding a reason to start tomorrow, what would you say directly to them?
You'll always get what you always got if you always do what you always did.
Yeah.
That's another saying of mine.
Brilliant.
Well, not mine. I love that.
Mm.
You'll always get what you always got if you always do what you always did. And there ain't nothing else to it. If you're sick of what you're always getting, change what you're always doing,
Mm.
or don't moan about it.
Yeah.
And every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. And
Mm.
don't wait till you feel ready. That feeling comes after. You could be waiting a long time.
Mm.
That again, they're waiting for the wave of motivation to come and pick them up and save you. And every now and again it does.
Mm.
But sometimes it'll carry you so far and it'll just be gone. And you're like, what the fuck? I don't feel motivated. I best quit now.
Mm.
So you just have to start, act, and then motivation comes after. It's finding the thing that you're avoiding.
Yeah.
It really is.
What
People-
motivated you then?
What for?
To like change your mindset.
I was just sick of going out, feeling depressed, getting
Mm.
off my head, feeling like I wasn't reaching my full capability. I felt like a shadow of myself. I felt uncomfortable. I just felt
Yeah.
like I'm meant for more.
Yeah.
Not in an egotistical way, but I just thought I can do more with my life on this planet. I don't want to waste it.
Mm.
I used to hate looking at myself. I used to hate feeling like shit and just uncomfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
Summertime, not even like wanting to take my top off and stuff.
Mm.
Being uncomfortable on holiday in front of strangers who don't even know me from Adam. Just felt like a big tits and just feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then just chasing the consummatory rewards and that. It is suffer. I've suffered through discipline and I've suffered through regret, feeling uncomfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
But I know now through enduring both types of suffering which one I'd rather do.
Mm.
100%. One brings you up, one brings you down. You can just have a life where you constantly chase the consummatory rewards,
Yeah.
what give you the instant satisfaction, but deep down you feel shit by chasing them.
Yeah, definitely.
You can get into a rut where you just feel shit, so you have a bag of minstrels, it'll sort you out temporarily, but that's just a slippery slope. And the more you do that, the worse you feel down the line.
Mm.
So I've just had enough, obviously my son, and just knowing I was meant for more, wanted more in life.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going all in. I was depressed, I was full of anxiety, I just felt crap all the time. And that was because I was just existing, just doing nothing, working, coming home, eating shit, every single night, bags of sweets, chocolate, crisp, takeaways, feeling shit.
You're forever talking about Jordan Peterson as well, aren't you? Like, you always watch them and...
Yeah, I love that video, that 60 minutes that will change your life. I were already building up to change it anyway, but it just listen to that and it put a lot of things into perspective. Because I were always somebody who just always felt like I just want to always be happy, but that ain't a realistic life. Nobody's always happy.
No, they're not.
And you shouldn't strive for that. You should strive to work towards something, to keep yourself busy. And there is going to be times where you feel shit.
Yeah.
That's just life, unfortunately.
Mm.
But them times where you do feel shit just make you feel even better when you're having a good time.
Yeah. Mm.
There's no ups without downs, so you've got to learn to appreciate them both.
Yeah. Next one. So you mentioned identity in a lot of episodes, especially episode 3.
Yeah.
Having to kill the old version of yourself. How
Yeah.
does someone actually start seeing themselves differently before the results are even there? That's a good one, that.
Yeah, so for people who know me and know when I was Conor Bonner, and I used to come out and I used to spin round on my head doing cartwheels and that, pissed up in pubs and I'm not the same person now. I've had to kill him off
Have you?
because I would have never been able to transform and stay transformed if he was still there.
Yeah.
He used to come back. I did that video when I was on holiday in like, when I had my teeth done and I'll take it piss like when
Oh,
you're trying
yeah.
to transform. But he don't even know, he never really comes nigh. I used to when I first started, he used to like try and urge me into having a drink, try and urge me to go out and that like old me, but he's not there now. He really isn't.
I never knew him.
He's probably right far back somewhere where I could dig him out if I ever let things slip. But he's not like he used to be. Always there, like a constant battle line. Go out, get off your head. Fuck that, Sonny. You've done right well now. You deserve to cheat.
I don't want to meet him.
No, you don't. He were a laugh, like, don't get me wrong at times, but
Yeah, but you are now.
he was never going anywhere or doing anything with his life. He won't be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And he were constantly, he looked all right on the outside, but he were always depressed and felt shit and full of anxiety, not reaching his full capability.
Yeah.
And he definitely want a role model for Archie, for my son.
Yeah.
So
I like how you talk about him like he's completely someone else.
I
That
know,
just
it's
shows
crazy.
how you've like,
Yeah. So
you had to correct yourself then, didn't you? Like, I said, oh, that was
I
me,
know,
that.
yeah, well, me, I was thinking the exact same then. But yeah, you just have to kill it off, and it will try and pull you back. You just have to keep going. If you're happy with what you've got, then it's fine. This isn't for you. This is for people who are just genuinely know they're meant for more.
Yeah.
For ordinary people who know they're fucking meant for more and who are sick of fucking living average and just sick of living that mundane life, doing the same thing day in, day out.
Yeah, 100%.
So I've killed him off. I've got rid of it, and you do that through repetition, having standoffs with the mind, building the discipline up, and start thinking and acting like the person who you want to become.
Yeah.
Nah, not when people think that they'll start all of a sudden they'll get to this position, to this person, and then all of a sudden just start acting and being somebody new. You have to start doing it now, even from day one. If you start a diet on Monday, just start talking to yourself. I'm somebody who eats well. I'm somebody who trains 3 times a week. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I look after myself. I'm somebody who's living an healthy, active lifestyle. Even if you're fucking faking it a little bit, fake it till you make it. Start thinking positive. Start thinking like that person, and you'll start acting like that person. I see it time and time again. People are like, oh, I'm not a morning person. And while ever they tell us that, they're always never going to be a morning person. Don't get me wrong, there's some people with different body clocks and that, but if you think it, you will become that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm always stressed. I'm just a stressed person. Start thinking positive and start taking yourself out of that and not thinking like that person, because you will just become what you can create your own environment. You can create your own like circumstances and that. If you're constantly thinking negative things will happen.
Just going on about discipline, I know obviously I've wrote these questions down, but I've just got something else I want to talk to you about. You know, when someone's made a change, like me, obviously I've completely changed now. I don't drink or anything. So like I feel like you can't win. So like people before would say, oh, she's drinking all the time, you know, she's put weight on, she's depressed, she's unhappy. And then now I'm completely different, lost weight, I'm happy. What would you say to someone like that that's saying, I feel like I can't win no matter what I do?
I think you're always going to get that. A lot of the time, people don't actually mean it nasty, and it's subconscious. It happens all the time. I've seen it with clients where they're not getting the support like you think you would. You'd think people in your closest circle would be happy, and you know who are. Sometimes you can tell people, and it really does come from a place of jealousy. But you just have to. It's only because they're jealous. You'll never get somebody who's doing better than you, like slating you and or pulling you down. People who know, and people who really have a good heart, they'll encourage you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like people who try and encourage people to drink after they know they've stopped drinking, or you're telling you taking it too far. It's just because they can't do it, so they'll voice their opinion out on you. Even if you ever think stuff like this, there's just no need to voice it sometimes. Don't get me wrong, if people are taking it to their extremes, but you look absolutely amazing, you've done brilliant. But when people are like, oh, you're taking it too far, like, fuck off. Like, who's bothered?
I know, I get it all the time now. You're not drinking, you're not doing this, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. So why would I want to go back down to that road, you know?
No, exactly. Yeah, you'll always find that. I see it all the time. I've had it throughout my life. Even I have took it to extremes where people are like taking it a bit too far, though, when I probably was
Mm.
taking it a bit too far. So if it comes from a place with good
Yeah.
intentions, then it's fine. But a lot of
Yeah.
time you'll get people that just. I do genuinely believe a lot of time it's subconscious. They're just maybe a little bit of jealousy. They don't
Mm.
know. They're just people are getting fear of getting left behind. That's what it is a lot of time in
Yeah.
a relationship.
Mm.
That's why I always love it. And one of the things that I ask people who I have calls with is saying, is your partner on board? Are you doing it as an household?
Mm.
Because if one person in a household, if in a relationship, trying to diet and the other's not, it's just a matter of time,
Yeah.
unless they're severely disciplined
Mm.
and got very good discipline to be able to say no. Because if
Yeah.
you're trying to eat healthy and your partner's ordering takeaways, it's just a matter of time before you think, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
But if
Exactly.
you have got a supportive partner, they
Mm.
should jump on board. Not
Yeah.
saying that everyone has to go on a diet if one's happy and not, but just make it easy for your people around them.
Yeah. Definitely.
Don't like increase the temptations for them.
Mm.
Encourage them, get behind them, support them,
Yeah.
congratulate them,
Yeah.
but like jump on board with them.
Yeah.
Not
100%.
try and drill holes in people you love's boat.
Yeah.
I've had it, mates, like, have a drink. Like, nah, people know I don't drink. They
Mm.
don't really ask me. Like, and I'm not bothered if they do. I wouldn't even be bothered.
Mm.
Like, your guys were like, you don't mind me drinking. I'm not bothered. I can go in a pub and
Mm.
everything now because I've done it for that long. The thought of me drinking, it doesn't make me feel like, I don't feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah.
I've sort of think, oh, fuck, I
Mm.
don't say it to people like, what are you drinking for and stuff.
No, not at
I
all.
just think, I won't want to drink.
Mm.
And people who go out and have a drink and they have a laugh,
Mm.
good on them.
Yeah.
But for me now, I just sort of like sometimes look and think, God, I'm glad I'm not drinking because I know what I'd be like.
Yeah.
But no, so even now I've had some of my best laughs in my life on drinks. I'm not going to slate people who drink. It's just not for me
Yeah.
anymore. But answer to your question, if people are going to try and pull you down and drill holes in your boat, if they're doing it from a spiteful place, just pull them on it or just rise above it. But
Mm.
just also sometimes just take into account that a lot of people don't even realise that they're doing it. It's
Mm.
subconscious. It's just like the sly remarks, and yeah,
I've definitely realised who my friends are.
yeah.
100%.
Don't let it bother you. Well, I know you don't anyway.
Mm. So next one. People often wait for confidence before they take action, but is that in the right order or does it work the other way around?
Absolutely not. The only way to
Mm.
build confidence is to do things that you don't feel confident doing. Step outside that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Cause stress, like
Mm.
good stress.
Mm.
Just like you cause stress on a muscle for it to grow, you need to build confidence. I purposely do it myself.
Mm.
I put myself out there. Stand up and talk. I don't like that.
No.
My heart beats like mad.
Yeah.
I can hear it in my voice, but I know for a fact that's the only way I'm going to get better by putting myself in
Doing
the
it.
position.
Yeah.
I'm going to schools talking.
They're all asking you now,
I know.
aren't they?
Obviously, did Lennox's funeral and stuff, and people, believe it or not, like that scares. Like I'm nervous, I'm
Yeah.
trembling, my heart beats like mad.
Mm.
I go to these business conventions and I deliberately every single time purposely put my hand up. My heart starts beating and stuff, but I just know it's repetition
Mm.
and it's your nervous system regulating to get yourself down. And over time, from last year to now, it's started thinking eventually it'll just be boom and it'll be second nature for me.
Yeah.
So no, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. While your mind and your brain's in that nice comfy armchair, getting no stressed or not doing any things what are making it think, oh fuck, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's never gonna grow.
Yeah.
So
I sit behind scenes and see how nervous you get, but then when you're on there and you're doing it, you smash it.
Yeah, and then I
You do
ask
so
after, I'm
well.
like, how did my voice that? And I know when I did the Christmas light turn on, bloody hell, like me legs were shaking and everything. I don't know what happened that day. It's just nerves, but
Mm.
I could have said no to that. I could say no, but I purposely step outside my comfort zone when it comes to weightlifting, when it in like fighting bare knuckle and stuff. It's all adrenaline. It's just
Yeah.
adrenaline what pumps through your body.
Mm.
But that's how you grow. You have to really put yourself in uncomfortable positions,
Yeah.
enabling you to grow your discipline and everything. Don't wait to feel confident. Do the thing that you want to be confident in to get confident, you know.
What's biggest crowd you've ever spoken from up to yet?
I don't know.
Because I think at next school, I think there's about 200 people.
Oh, well.
I said I was joking, but there actually is.
I don't know. There were
Mm.
Christmas lights. There were a couple of hundred people there, I think, probably.
Yeah, they were.
Funeral, Lennox's funeral, there were a lot there.
Mm.
But I'm happy to keep going to these schools. It's what I want to do.
They
Public
admire
speaking
you.
is probably one of the hardest things you can do.
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing to overcome.
Mm.
But I want to get better at it. I literally wrote on my goal sheets down there in December last year that I want to put myself out there and publicly stand up and get my public speaking better.
Yeah.
And get me speaking on my content.
Yeah.
And the only way you do it is through repetition, constantly do it. And since then, we aren't even realising. I ain't like, I wrote it as a goal, but I didn't like work on that goal to make it happen. It's just come. So it's funny how you can write goals and actually write them down, and they've come to me.
Yeah.
I've got 3 school gigs booked in.
I know.
Obviously, Lennox's funeral spoke there, but I'll continue to speak.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a very... I admire people who are very good at speaking, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's unbelievable. Like, to get up there...
schools love you, don't they? Because I think they love your story. That's what they said, don't they? Every time they want to book you in.
Yeah.
They're like, we just admire your change from being a kid to now and what you've done, and you've done it yourself, haven't you?
I know, so if I can learn the kids anything or educate them in any way, then that's exactly what I'll do.
Yeah.
It's crazy how far I've come. Like, I would have never thought when I was a kid that one day I'd be going into school speaking to kids. I can remember it. I forgot what they call it, but when I was at school, they used to send like ex-convicts and robbers and stuff, and they used to fascinate me when they come in. I used to listen to the stories. There were people who, and me being a bad lad, they used to come in. And I can remember at comp school they sent somebody in, and it was a black bloke who said he used to like do burglaries and that, and used to wear a balaclava but paint his eyes white and everything. And I took a lot and listened from him. I didn't paint my eyes black or out. When you're a naughty kid and somebody comes in who they can relate to, they listen a lot more.
Yeah.
Somebody who's real and lived it. Like, I'm not claiming to be perfect, and I was never the baddest lad. There were a lot of people with a worse story than mine, but people are obviously reaching out, and if I can help anybody, I'm having a lot of people message me. I will continue to do so.
Yeah.
There's a big goal at CW Coaching to give back, do things for the community, help kids out, and do what I can. And I just like doing good things. It's a good feeling that money can't buy.
Yeah.
When I go to these schools, I don't get paid. I do it for free.
Oh no, yeah, you do.
Obviously, Manor reached out, and then the other 2, what I'm going to do.
Which year 12's into this next one? Like 6th formers, them, aren't they?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, how old are they? Will they be like 16 to 18? I
I think 15
like
to like 17 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Year 11 and 12. Well, I'm excited to do it. Nervous, but step outside your comfort zone. It's the only way to grow.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll be standing up in front of people next year, and that it'll just be normal to me.
Yeah.
People think I'm massively confident in it. Like, people don't see I'm still just human and get nervous and stuff. But
of course.
If you want something you've never had, you need to do things you've never done.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's all my questions. Do you want to add anything else? Or
just go back over what we've mentioned about people waiting for motivation. Motivation's a thing that comes and goes. Don't wait for it. Get out there, get active, and make it happen. It's often found in the thing that you're avoiding or want motivation to do. Go to the gym, have a good workout, release the serotonin, the dopamine, the feel-good hormones that are going to give your brain a neurological bubble bath and make you feel better. I always have it all the time. Clients who fall off and then they go to the gym and they're like, I feel mint. I'm like, I told you. Just remember that, how you feel after you've been to the gym. Sometimes, even my 7-year-old lad, I don't know if many people have seen the video on my story. We're out walking on Sunday. I tried waking him up. I don't want to come. He come on walk, and then I spoke to him. I'm like, are you enjoying it? He was like, yeah, like, you didn't want to come this morning. Did you? Like, no. And he was like, I know, because this morning I was tired, but time changes. So my 7-year-old lad understands that sometimes you don't necessarily feel like it, but if you force yourself to do it, you're going to feel better after it. And you never regret the workouts that you have done.
Yeah.
So just get out there and just do it. Don't rely on motivation. Build the discipline up and step outside the comfort zone. And that's all there is to it. If you want to grow, put yourself in stressful situations, good stress. Go to the gym. Do the thing that you don't want to do to get what you want. Do things for your future self, not for your current self, because your current self, a lot of the time, will choose the easy route. You've got to do things for your 40-year-old you, your 50-year-old you, and think, what would they say to you for putting work in now? Don't get to 50 and think, oh my God, you could have fucking done loads of work to make it easier for your 50-year-old you or your 60-year-old you. So yeah, and if anybody needs any help or want to chat, the links are below. And if you like these videos, if you could like and subscribe, would be much appreciated. Help me build this channel up. Can't stop, won't stop.